matters today is that we're in sustainment, and I'm very pleased for that.
NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick was all smiles today after a federal judge approved the city's plan to wind down the police department's historic and at times contentious consent decree. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. After 12 years of intensive federal oversight, the NOPD is now entering a 2-year sustainment period. The department has to prove it can sustain the reforms.
Investigative reporter Mike-Perlstein has been following the consent decree from its inception and brings us this report.
From the corrupt and murderous cops of the 1990s, such as Len Davis and Antoinette Frank, to the police killings of innocent civilians in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, it took decades of scandal and police misconduct to force the NOPD into a federal consent decree.
Today is a dark and disappointing day for the citizens of New Orleans.
Today, after 12 years of federal oversight, Judge Susie Morgan ruled that the NOPD has made enough progress to enter into a so-called sustainment period, the final off-ramp to prove its reforms are now permanent.
It's a great day for this city. It is a great day for this police department.
Despite the ceremony-filled hearing held here today in federal court, the mood was more relief than celebration. All sides acknowledge that there's a lot of work ahead over the next 2 years before the consent decree can be lifted completely. The city's own independent police monitor, Stella Cement, questioned if the NOPD is ready.
This is not a congratulatory moment where we now stop working. This is not meant to be a vacation from the very real work that has to happen for the consent decree.
City council members welcomed the ruling, but also warned against complacency.
She was very candid, and she said that if there is backsliding, that the judge, the court, and monitor will come back with a vengeance. So it's really a probationary period.
The city entered into the consent decree voluntarily back in 2012 under then-Mayor Mitch Landrieu. But even he started chafing at the steep cost and strict oversight. Mayor Cantrell unsuccessfully went to court to end it early, arguing that it was a morale killer. Cantrell's hiring of reformer Ann Kirkpatrick as police chief in 2023 got things back on track.
Chief Kirkpatrick has really rebuilt confidence in the department, which has helped build public support to enter a sustainment period.
But even Kirkpatrick said there is a lot of work ahead.
We're just going to press in all the more. There will be no pulling back. It's just going forward.
Mike Perlstein, WWL, Louisiana.
One person not happy with the judge's ruling was Attorney General Liz Murrill, who unsuccessfully argued for the federal oversight to end immediately.
Well, she says that sustainment period is not needed.
As a matter of fact, they are in compliance. They have been in compliance. And these magic words about a sustainment period don't change any of that.
Murrill said her office will appeal the ruling to the Fifth Circuit.
First, she has to be allowed to intervene in the lawsuit, though, and it's something that Judge Morgan denied.